Yeah, I know what you're saying, America. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care. That's your opinion.
You know, you have a very big mouth, sir.
Welcome everybody to episode number 2 of the We In Here podcast. My name is Derek Winding, and yeah, we're back. A lot of stuff happened this week. You know, last week I kind of messed up the audio, but I think I found a fix. It might still have a little static in it, but I'm still working to fix that. But it should be minimum. A lot of things happened this week though, so let's just jump right into it. Okay, first of all, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing all right. Everyone's fine. Everyone has a good head on their shoulders. Everyone's not going anything crazy. And if you are, you know, if you're listening to this, maybe it'll help. Maybe it won't. But, you know, I'm going to try. This is the We In Here podcast. We In Here. First thing I'm going to talk about, I don't care what I'm going to talk about it because it's my podcast. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. Tyra Banks. Okay, look. She did a photo shoot. She just did a photo shoot for Sports Illustrated. First of all, I thought she stopped modeling. I thought that shit was done. I didn't know she was still modeling. If you haven't seen these pictures, man, oh my gosh. I didn't know. I forgot. It's been a long time since she was Jackie off The Fresh Prince, you know. It's been a long time since, you know, was that movie Life Size? I mean, she's been bad forever, but God, she's like, I don't know how old she is now, but she's thick. Oh my God. What is that? She's thicker than a swamp possum? Nah, but she bad, man. She's looking good. It's kind of sad because it's like I'm looking at her like, wow, why didn't she break the internet? Because like a couple years ago, Kim Kardashian, she supposedly broke the internet, but that was just a weird picture. She was like, it wasn't real, and like she had like the champagne flipping over her butt. It was weird and it wasn't cute and it didn't look good, but she broke the internet. I don't understand why Tyra Banks hasn't broken the internet. Like, she looks so good. Her body looks great. I thought it was Beyonce for a second. I was like, damn, is that Beyonce doing Sports Illustrated? Like, shit. I thought everything was going good with her and Jay-Z and the money. Because why would she be doing... I guess Tyra Banks, Sports Illustrated isn't like you do that and you don't have any money. But I just don't think like a Beyonce would be, or a Rihanna or one of them would be doing Sports Illustrated. I don't know why Tyra Banks did Sports Illustrated. It was a surprise to me. I thought she stopped modeling. No, I mean, she still looks good though. I mean, she looks fantastic. Does she still do that show? I used to hate that fucking show. Like, damn, turn that shit off, Mom. I'm trying to watch Power Rangers. The fuck? But it was always on, so I remember it. I remember Eve was on that show, or Eva Marcel, whatever her name is. She was bad. Was it another one named Takoya or something? She was like the first plus size model to win the show. She was bad. They had some baddies on that show, beautiful women. But nah, she was great. She looked amazing. She looked great. Like I said, I that's not what this podcast is about, but I just had to give big ups to Tyra Banks. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, we're going to talk about since this is the We In Here podcast and this is based, we're in Atlanta right now, is where we are. We got to talk about the abortion, the new bill that they passed. We're also going to talk, excuse me for my voice, I just got over a cold. But we got to update the playoffs because a lot just happened tonight alone. We're going to talk about a Spider-Man trailer. Ooh, they released a new Spider-Man trailer coming out July 2nd. That's a Tuesday, but we'll talk about it. We're going to have to talk about some sad stuff about that guy that locked his 3-year-old daughter inside of a fucking burning car. We'll talk about that, but not for long because that shit's too fucking sad to me. We're going to talk about Mochella, that thing that happened in D.C. about with the gentrification. We're going to talk about that because maybe I see that differently than everyone else should, but whatever. The Colin admission scandal, stuff like that. We're going to talk about, we got some stuff. Let's just get into it because there's a lot to talk about, and I just want to jump into it because I'm very excited. You know, episode 2 of the We In Here podcast. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, America. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care. That's your opinion.
very big mouth, sir.
Okay, so there's a new bill here in Georgia that just got passed. You know, the good old South, called HB 481. It's effectively basic. It's banning abortions. Okay, so like, you know, women who break this law, and this shit, like when I read it, and that's not an exact, I literally dropped my jaw like to the fucking ground. Women who break this law can face life or death, like life in prison or death, like the death penalty. Okay, like, okay, so basically, like, if you self-terminate, you know, it's prison, or you could go to jail and like, or get sentenced to death. If someone helps you, they can get prison time. If a doctor does it, you know, he's an accomplice. If you try to go out of state to do it, it's conspiracy. It's just a lot of weird fuck shit, okay? And basically, like, you know, the law is like, you know, you can't get an abortion after 6 weeks. With a lot of women, after 6 weeks, I mean, that's around the time that they're figuring out that they're pregnant, you know? They don't even know until then, you know? And then they state, the state is, basically the law is, unborn babies at that 6 weeks or around that time are now citizens, basically, which I think that's stupid. I mean, it's dumb. Come on. But okay, cool. This is not, it's not me. What can I say? I don't agree with abortion, you know, not in all cases, you know. I mean, but sometimes I do get it if a woman gets an abortion. But again, it's not my choice. Because, I mean, I'm a male, I have a penis. You know, but like, you know, the only time I probably will be 100% completely against abortion is like in the cases where, like, you know, men would want the babies, but women don't. And so like the women can just choose to do it. I haven't looked that completely up, but I know it's like, if I got a girl pregnant and say I wanted to keep the baby, it's up to her. And I don't think that's right, because it's like, if I didn't want the baby and she wanted it, then I'd be an asshole and a deadbeat dad, and then I'd have to pay child support. No, if she wants to keep the baby and I don't, then I shouldn't have anything to do with that, if that's the case. But if I want the baby and she doesn't, then why does she get to choose? It's just a lot of weird shit with that. But that's the only time I'll probably speak up. I would say anything against an abortion, because like, no, why does the baby have to die if there's a parent that's there that says they want to take it? And don't give me it's her body, because it takes a man and a woman to create a baby. Okay, that's just what it is. It takes both. Sorry. And don't say, oh, well, no, you can go to the doctor and they can inject. Where do they get that sperm from? Where do they get these eggs from? A man and a woman still. So it's just like, let's just keep it fair. But no, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's a woman's choice. Like, you know, especially because there's so many different like cases, like women of rape. Do they have to still abide by this law? Like, I mean, it's just weird. It's just weird to me, and it is not fair. You know, and there's a good point brought up that I was reading by an attorney in Georgia. I think it's his name is Andrew Fleischman. He was talking about, well, what do we do about the babies in prison? And I was like, babies in prison? What are you talking about, babies in prison? And he said, because I don't have the percentage, but we all know it's so many pregnant women that are in jail. So if a baby is, I mean, if an unborn fetus, especially at 6 weeks, is a citizen, well, that means he's in prison and he didn't do anything, you know? So could a lawyer not fight for a baby who's being punished for a crime they did not commit, because they're in jail, they're in prison, but they didn't commit a crime? Whoever is carrying them committed the crime. So like, and I really like, I started thinking about like, well, what are they gonna let those women out just for like the length of their pregnancy? Are they gonna leave them in and then just take the babies away? Like, you know, I mean, it's so much that goes into that it just, I don't understand it, and it's weird, and it's like, oh man, it's like, how do these guys, how are they passing laws on women's bodies? Like, that's ridiculous. And I thought like there was a safe haven, like women could. It's just weird. It's crazy. It's really fucked up. And gosh, like, ladies, the bill, I believe it's January like 1st, 2020. Like, that's when the bill goes into effect. So I mean, you have the rest of this year, ladies. If you think that you need to get an abortion or get something, you need to get it done. Or if you need to move out of the state, move out of this. I mean, but this might start being like, I think I was reading like Alabama might be like adopting this type of bill or something similar to it, or something worse. Because I mean, Georgia's fucked up and bad, but Alabama, they are so fucking backwards. They're like, it's fucked up. So I don't know what they're gonna do. And again, I don't agree with all like when it comes to it, but it's not my choice. It's not my body. And like I said, the only time I'll fight against it is if like it's two people and one of the woman is like, no, I don't want the baby, and the guy is like, no, I want the baby, because if I got a girl pregnant, and knock on wood, I haven't gotten a girl pregnant, because I'm not trying to get no girl pregnant right now. But if I did, I would want my baby, because like I've been taking care of my brother's baby with him, like helping him out, and I love that little motherfucker. I love him. So I don't care if I got a son or a daughter. Like I just want I would like a child, but not right now. And I'd be mad as hell if a girl, like, because that's when the bitches are talking, like, bitch, you're not going to kill my fucking kid. You're not going to kill my child. I wouldn't want that. That's personally on me. I wouldn't want my child. Like, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of the baby. Have the baby, because, I can't obviously have a baby, but I can help create one. And I helped create one. Don't kill my baby. But other than that, it's a woman's choice. It's a woman's choice. Like, come on. And it's her body, and it's like people going like, oh well, no, just give it up for adoption. Okay, I don't have percentages, and because I don't know how exact these percentages are, because I don't, but I know for a fact that the number of children that don't get adopted outweighs by like a huge margin the children that do get adopted, and that's fact. That's what it is. So, and a lot of those kids don't have the best of lives, and it's just, again, 6 weeks, like, it's an unborn baby, and it's a fetus, and it's hurt. I think that law is fucked up, and I don't know what they're gonna do, because like I said, that really does, that was a good point. If these are now citizens, and these are citizens and legal people that you're saying, then a lot of them are in jail. What are we doing? That's not, they're being punished for a crime that they commit. So you're gonna let the mom out of jail completely, or what are you gonna do? I don't know. That's a little iffy on me, that whole thing. I don't understand how that's gonna work. But hey, what's his name? Jonathan Kemp, Governor Kemp, that guy. Oh man, yeah, he already making his changes, man. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. HB 481. HB 481. If you don't know what it is, you can look it up and get more information. Of course, more news about it will be out throughout the year, so we'll see what happens. But we're gonna see a lot of cases, though. Can guarantee you that we're gonna see a lot of stuff about HB 481. It's ridiculous. Yeah. You know what else is ridiculous? Kyrie and the fucking Boston Celtics. Ooh, smooth transition. Yeah, that's what you get with the We Ain't Here podcast. But Kyrie and the Celtics, we'll move on to the NBA playoffs, because I want to talk about that no more. The abortion shit. Because this is a happy podcast, even though we're about to get sad in a little bit. But Kyrie and the Celtics, they got... Kyrie's gone. He's sick of the Celtics. He's done. He doesn't want to play with them anymore. They were holding him back. The Boston Celtics were holding Kyrie Irving back. He's my second favorite point guard in the league behind Chris Paul, because Chris Paul is him, because I want to put Rondo up there, but it's just like Rondo has so much baggage, man. And Chris Paul, the Rockets, man, they lost tonight, by the way. But we'll get to them in a second, because Kevin Durant, he got injured, and it don't look like it's something light. It looks very serious. It looks like a Kobe Boogie Cousins type of deal. Like he tore his Achilles. That's what it looks like. I hope that's not what happened, because come on, man, that's not fun. And I don't want that. Like, that's Kevin Durant. And I just got done praising and calling this man the best player in the fucking world right now. Definitely the best player in the league. But him and Giannis, because Giannis, that man is unstoppable. He's a fucking train. But the Celtics, speaking of train, he ran a train on the Celtics. He killed them. The last 2 games were the games that decided the series, because the Celtics won the first game, and then the Bucks went on to win the next 4 games. And the last 2 games, he blew them out. They got blown out. Like in both games, Kyrie, he left the court before the Celtics, and that's not what you do. That's not a teammate, and that's not a guy that's coming back because he's either going to the Nets or the Knicks. But I think he's going to the Knicks. He should go to the Knicks with Kevin Durant, and they're probably going to get Zion. Even though I want the Hawks to get Zion, but that's probably not going to happen. The Celtics are stupid though. All season they've been fucking with him. They feel like they don't need him, but no, you guys need him. But they might get Anthony Davis on the trade. We'll see what happens. But yeah, they're out. So the first team to go on to the conference finals, and then on the East side is the Bucks. So they're waiting for either the between the 76ers and the Raptors. And I'm mad about the Raptors because, like, okay, I should have started my podcast weeks ago because now all of a sudden everyone wants to call Kawhi Leonard like Baby Jordan or he's a Terminator. And I've been saying that for fucking months. I said it on the first episode, I think. But he's my favorite player. He's my favorite player to watch because he's so fun. He just goes off and he has no expression on his face at all. You know, and like, but he's still leaving. They're about to finish up because Joel Embiid is like, right now there is 3-2. I don't think this series going to 7, but it could. But the Raptors are definitely winning this series, in my opinion. Joel Embiid, I don't know what he's doing, bro. Because like he's saying, it's like they're saying he's sick and they're saying he's hurt. And they don't know what they want to say. Every other game is something different, and it's like I don't think he's sick because it's like the first 2 games, okay, yeah, but game 3, this man went off. He put up Shaq numbers. This man like 34, 14 rebounds, like 8. Like this man went off. Like 7 blocks. Like this man went crazy. And the next game he's like trash. And like after that game, Mark Jackson, this motherfucker was calling him like, yo, he should be in the pantheon in that conversation of the great bigs. And it's like he's never won anything. He's never like had a full season. He's not showing up in this series in the playoffs. And I don't want to hear anything because if you step on the court, I don't care if you're sick or hurt. If you step on the court, you don't have to play. If you step on the court, I don't want to hear any excuses. You're out there now. Play. And if you trash, you're going to be trash. Ben Simmons, that motherfucker. We're not going to act like the Kardashians haven't completely took his game away. I mean, this dude, he's not shooting. He can't shoot, but he's not getting any points. He's getting like 7 points. He has more turnovers than assists. I mean, it's crazy. The Raptors, they need to hurry and finish. It's probably going to be in 7, but I hope it's in 6 so they can rest for the Bucks because Kawhi's going to need all of his energy and strength to try and deal with Giannis because I don't know how that's going to work. Like, but I feel like the Raptors are going to the finals. Kawhi's going to the finals, and he's still going to leave because Pascal Siakam, you know, he's not enough, and he's great, and he's the future of the Raptors. But like, why would Kawhi Leonard stay with the Raptors when they really don't have anybody else? Who else is on that team? Danny Green, inconsistent. Who else? Kyle Lowry. Don't get me started on Kyle Lowry. I call him Kyle Lowry because his skills are lies. He's not that good. He's very inconsistent, and it's really pathetic to watch him play sometimes. It's sickening, and I feel like they should have traded him instead of DeMar DeRozan. But okay, whatever. And speaking of the West, the Nuggets and the Blazers, that's probably like the funnest series to watch. You know, they went to 4 overtimes the other night. You know, and this is great to watch. Jamal Murray and Jokic. You know, they're the future. Of, like they got it going, man. This motherfucker, he got handles. He got some shot I ain't never seen him do before. You know that. And like I said, that's the meaning of community basketball. They share the rock because they don't have a dominating superstar. Like it's a team. You know. And Damian and CJ, like, you know, they trying, but the rest of them dudes, bro, besides like Steph Curry, little brother, they ain't showing up, bro. So I don't know. I mean, I think the Blazers, I mean, the Nuggets probably gonna win that series, but it don't matter because they're not gonna beat the Rockets or the Warriors, whoever wins. Speaking of that series, that game just ended. It's like 1:57 now. I'm not going to sleep no time soon because I gotta record and edit and then put it up so it'll be ready for tomorrow on Thursday. But Draymond, he was fucking up the season, but he's pivotal in this series right now. He's doing it so much for them. They say he's the heartbeat of the team. Yeah. He fouled out tonight, but still, he almost had a triple double. And this again, we talk about meaningful triple doubles. He almost had a meaningful triple double, and he was actually on the court doing something and helping. They won tonight, so it's 3-2. They go back to Houston on I believe not Friday. On Friday, yeah. So that I'm ready for that. Kevin Durant got injured. Steph Curry finally stepped up, scored like 20 25 points. Klay Thompson went all the way off, scored 27. Kevin Durant scored 22, but he got injured. And we don't know. We're gonna find out what it was. But I think it's just his Achilles. I think that's what happened. I'm not sure. I hope he's good. Cause come on, man. I don't know, but like I said, man, this is the most exciting playoffs I've seen in such a long time, and it's just great to see. And them niggas is balling, bro, for real. It's fun. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that's gonna be fun this summer, though. A lot of things that's happening this summer, you know. Chris Brown and Drake, they're about to put out like a song. I can't play it right now. They played a snippet. It sounds dope. I gotta hurry and get back in the gym, you know, just slim down a little bit, you know, lose a bit of this gut, you know, so you know, when girls gonna be twerking, his ass is gonna be shaking to that song. I already hear when I heard the snippet, I heard ass cheeks just clapping together, shaking, you know, in the club, you know. So I gotta be ready for that. But nah, Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie, the trailer dropped this week. I think it was like Monday or Tuesday. Spider-Man: Far From Home. It's the first movie after the Avengers. It's the Avengers follow-up. They started it big with starting with Tony Stark. Like, yeah, Tony Stark's dead, and like homeboy's like, yeah, man, Tony wouldn't have done this for you, Spider-Man, if he didn't know that you weren't gonna be here. So I was like, okay, yeah, Tony did his thing, you know, snap, did the snap. You know, if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame, I mean, come on, it's your fault. You need to see that movie. But Jake Gyllenhaal, he's supposed to be the villain. He's playing Mysterio. He looks great as Mysterio, though. It looks great. I wish he had the fishbowl head like in the cartoon, but okay, it's cool. You don't have to have that, I guess. But no, it's cool because in this Spider-Man series, like we had the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man series, and it was the first villain was Green Goblin. The second one was Doc Ock, who was like probably still one of the greatest villains on a movie, like in film. Like we always say Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight, but we never give love to Alfred Molina as the Dr. Octopus. Like that character was dope. But you know, and then after that was like what? It was Venom and Sandman, cool. But those are like super mainstream villains. Like we all know those villains. But nah, it's cool. Like Mysterio, he's like more of a cartoon. Like you know him more from the cartoon and comic books. But he never had his movie, so it's dope. Like last movie they had Vulture, so they're going outside of the normal villains that we usually get. So that's great. And yeah, basically in the movie, like basically this is setting up him to be the new Iron Man. Basically, like and not just me speculating, but that's basically what they've been saying the whole trailer verbatim almost. Even though, like in the comics, it's a black girl, so they could make if they wanted to a new Iron Man movie and like a little down the line and make it a black girl if they wanted to, because in the comic books it is a black girl. Just saying, hey Disney, you're supposed to be all inclusive. Y'all making Captain America, not Captain America, but Captain Marvel, the new face of the Marvel Cinematic Universe for some reason, even though nobody likes Brie Larson, because she's so try hard. We get it. You care about everybody. Get that fake shit out of here, bro. And plus, like, I feel like Black Panther should have been the new face of the Marvel. Like, he just brought you $1 billion. Did she bring $1 billion? How much did she make? I don't know how much she made, but I don't think she made as much as like Black Panther did. Because Black Panther made like $1 million, and they didn't expect that to happen. And it's just, I feel like his story is a little more compelling to me. At least, because it's like, yeah, Captain Marvel, oh, she's the most powerful, and she's like from space, but she's not from space, but she doesn't remember that she's not from space, and all this dumb shit. And I don't know how much money she made. She made, oh yeah, okay, never mind. She made $1 billion, but I feel like we made like, I'm saying we. Black Panther made like more billion, like it made like 1.5, 1.3. This only made 1.1, which is still a lot, but it's whatever. Let her be the new face of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But even though, like, come on, it's still not super diverse. Let's just keep it real in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Just because y'all, like, they're like, oh, we look how many black people in the movie, but they're all from the same movie. Like, all the black people, like, okay, like, who else? I guess Rhodey, but he's a sidekick. And Falcon, he's a sidekick. There's just sidekicks. And in Black Panther. But whatever. But, also, MJ. I don't like how in the trailer, like, she finds out that he's Peter Parker. It's kind of obvious. Marvel's trying so hard to make, like, look, women are smart. Women are great, and I love women. But they're trying too hard to pander to women. There ain't no damn way that it's obvious that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Okay. Y'all not gonna give me that in the second movie. Don't just push that. I hate when they just try to push shit that they think that we should expect. Like, no, I don't expect that, and I don't want that because it doesn't make any sense. You're just throwing them together, and she automatically just knows that he's Peter Parker. Like, no, that doesn't make any sense to me. And is she Mary Jane or not? Because in the first movie, when like they called her MJ, all the white people got so mad because they're like, no, you can't make Mary Jane black. Which, okay, whatever. But like, they're still calling her MJ, and he's still calling her MJ, and that's what Peter Parker always called Mary Jane. So it's like, what are y'all fucking doing? It just gets annoying. And Zendaya is still bad as fuck. I don't care. So I'm happy she's in the movie because I just like seeing her. She's great. She's beautiful. She need to come see me. Come swing my way. Hey, shawty, swing my way. Oh, hold up. I hit a note, kind of. That's why I'm going to get my singing bag. I'm going to get in my rapping bag on this podcast. I'm going to be doing my shit. I don't care, bro. But yeah, she bad. She's my age too. She's 23. Like, that matters. Like, that's a qualifies for a successful relationship. Her being the same age as me, not us having anything in common. The fuck am I talking about? She's still bad though. What else? They were introducing the multiverse. It was talked about a little bit in Avengers Endgame, but I think this is like this cool because Disney just bought Fox, so they have the rights to X-Men and Fantastic Four. So I feel like that's how they're gonna input and put the X-Men and the Fantastic Four into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because it's about time. I'm ready for a new Wolverine. Who are they gonna pick? Why can't Wolverine be black? Make Wolverine black. I'll watch that. I love that. You pick a black dude to play Wolverine, that'd be dope. You know. And you know what? I think Sony, they're getting a little bold. They might take Spider-Man from Disney. Because remember, Sony's just been renting Spider-Man out. Oh, see, you guys probably didn't know that because no one really paid attention to the little ancillary, little small shit like this. But no, Sony's renting out Spider-Man to Disney. They can take him back. Like, I don't know how the contracts work, but I'm pretty sure after they don't have to renew the contracts. Just like Disney took all their shows from Netflix, Sony can take Spider-Man back from Disney because they are making their own Spider-Verse right now. It's just like they're doing movies with all of Spider-Man's villains, but not with Spider-Man is weird. So they do that at a certain point. They're gonna need, if they want that to be successful, they're gonna need Spider-Man, and Disney don't want their movies to even be considered to be next to Sony movies. So something's gonna happen with that. Nick Fury, he's in this movie. He's gonna be a big part of this movie. He had a funny line. He was like, "Are you gonna step up?" And Peter was like, "Oh no, I don't know." He's like, I'm scared. And he said, "Man, bitch, please, you've been to space." And that was funny. And it's weird because the movie's getting released on July 2nd. Like I said it earlier. It's getting released on July 2nd, which is a Tuesday. So that's kind of weird. I mean, I know because July 4th and they're trying to get I guess the holiday, but it's a Tuesday. So I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna still go see it, but that's a little odd to me, a little weird. But yeah, no, I can't wait for this movie. I can't wait. I can't wait for whatever Marvel's gonna do next. What the future of these franchises are gonna be. I can't wait till they finally give us X-Men, because we haven't had a good X-Men movie for real since X-Men 2. I mean, I guess X-Men First Class was cool. Maybe, okay, you know, Days of Future Past was cool, but it's just like, it was the same thing, because it's always, oh, Magneto, he's, help us, we need help with the big villain, and then Magneto helps them, but then he, becomes the big, it's all the same. They do it all the time. So I can't wait for, a compelling X-Men story from Disney, because that's what they're going to give us. But I just don't know what they're going to do. Are they going to give us, because I don't know if I can go back to PG-13 X-Men. I saw Wolverine cut a nigga's stomach open with his claws and Logan. I mean, I don't know if I can go back to PG-13 Wolverine, man. But hopefully maybe they'll give him his yellow suit. So, I don't know. Let me stop talking like a nerd or a geek, whatever the fuck. I love this shit, so I don't care. I love it. This is the We Here podcast. So this is what we're going to talk about. We talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about, but you're listening, and hopefully you listen to what I'm talking about. Shout out to y'all. But yes, July 2nd. Everyone's going to go see it. It doesn't matter. You're going to go see it. It's going to make a lot of money like these movies do. So that's that on Spider-Man. I think we should move to something real quick to get it out of the way, because it's really sad about the 3-year-old who got killed in the car because her dad locked her in the car. He chained up the car so she couldn't get out and nobody could get in and set it on fire. What the fuck, nigga? That's a bum-ass nigga right there. And I'm not going to say his name because he doesn't deserve it. But yeah, he put his daughter in the car and set her on fire because of a custody battle. because he didn't want his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife or whatever the fuck to have the baby. And he even called her and like taunted her like, this is the last time you ever gonna see her and shit like that. Like, that's some fuck shit. That's a punk ass nigga. That's a bitch. That shit's crazy, bruh. How do you do that to your little girl, bruh? Like your child at all, but your little daughter, your son, like your child. That's just crazy to me, man. They found him in the fucking river. Cause he caught himself on fire while he was doing it like a fucking jackass, dumb bitch. I'm sorry for cussing. That shit really got me. It's got me upset. Like, they found 2 gas canisters in his car and a propane tank. He was really trying to kill this girl. He was trying to kill this baby. Like, and he did. He succeeded. Allegedly. I know we're supposed to say allegedly because they haven't charged. He's in the hospital right now. He hasn't. I don't think he's become conscious yet, but he's the police haven't charged him with anything yet. But I mean, come on. Let's be real, you know? And I never wish jail on anybody or prison on anybody because I've been to jail before under false shit. And so but I just hope he goes to prison and gets fucking impaled in his butt 24/7, like no rest. You getting fucked. Wake up, fuck. Go to sleep, fuck. Nap time, fuck. Shower time, fuck. Recess, fuck. All that shit. I said recess. You know, outside time, whatever time they get, man. I ain't been to prison. I've been to jail. But no, I hope that shit's fucked up. I don't really talk about that. Fuck him. He's a dumbass. He's going to hell if you believe that type of thing. I don't know what I believe in. He's going to whatever place that motherfuckers get punished. And I feel bad for the family and the mother. You know, I couldn't imagine nothing like that. That's some fuck shit. And it's sad. It's just sad to hear something like that. It's so fucked up and wrong. And rest in peace to that little girl. Gosh, man. Beautiful black little baby, man. God, that's just wrong, man. That's your daughter, dog. I just couldn't. I just don't understand that shit. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's wrong. Fuck that dude. Bastard. Swear to God. Niggas like that. Like, and I'm not trying to stay on this for like a long time, but it's just, it's so it's wrong, man. It's just like, it's bad shit after bad shit that just keeps happening. And like, it's just hard to keep a head up when you like, you happy and then you read some shit like that. It's just reading shit like that. And like, I'm telling you, like, niggas, for real, I mean, like, they really are not shit, but now let's talk about some more ain't shit motherfuckers. In Washington, we know gentrification is a thing that's going on, not just in Washington, but I mean, I think New York is almost basically, it happened. LA, Atlanta's definitely happening here. It's happening all over. DC, they had Mochella. I guess Mo is their slang in DC. What is Mo? Let me look it up. Mochella, because you know what Coachella is. Mo stands for, Google says, when your heart gets a boner. What? Hold up, I'm on the Urban Dictionary. Yeah, it says when your heart gets a boner. It's a personal feeling. That's stupid. A new meaning for Mo. Okay, whatever. It's Mochella though. They basically, you know, to fight gentrification, because like apparently they have a style of music called go-go music, and it's very prominent over there in DC. They play it loud all the time. Well, the black people and, like, you know, the culture over there. And so the white people that have been moving in, they've been complaining about it, calling police, et cetera, et cetera. So they did something a few weeks ago where they played it loud, but this time they did it all out. They had like basically a Dave Chappelle block party where they had thousands and thousands of people out there playing the music and doing all that. And I look at that and I say, that's all fine and dandy and that's cool, but what is it really going to do? What is it really affecting? It's not helping. Because at the end of the day, we don't own any of that stuff. We don't own any of that land. And until we do, it's their right to gentrify it because it's theirs. America's not our country. Remember that. This is not ours. Okay. And so when people tell me shit like, oh no, it's not helping. You literally just went out there to be a nuisance. And yeah, you inconvenienced people, for them people for like a little bit, but that they don't give a fuck. They're like, these niggas just making music. They're being loud. We're gonna get them out of here. Nah, that's why like. It's really important. Like I was talking about real estate a little bit on the last podcast, but it's really important to look into that shit. Like word to Nipsey or Jay Morrison or so many others that actually like invest and buy back the block. Like going to like have a party on it, cool, but that's not really helping because they're still gonna gentrify you. They're still in the middle of gentrifying you. So you going out to make a statement, that's the same thing as like when somebody, like one of us, gets shot by the police and we go out and march. Yeah, we go out and march, but that doesn't do anything, because all it does is just we march, nothing, and we're out there for like a couple days maybe. Nothing happens, and then next brother gets shot, next sister gets shot or killed by the police, and nothing changes. We don't change anything. We focus on distractions, but we don't focus on actual solutions. And no, I don't have the solutions. But I'm not to have the solutions. This is something as unification, as we're all together, we come up with the solutions. But going out to throw your music up, that's not gonna help. It was a beautiful thing to see, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, all those black people coming together, it's a beautiful thing. But again, it just, I don't see what it helped or what it was, what the purpose of it was. You feel me? I just don't get it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know. I don't see how that helped. But that's I'm off that, because that's another conversation for another time. Let's get to this college admission scandal shit, because I know y'all remember that. That just recently happened. All them people, and yeah, it's funny. Okay, so if you're not familiar with, you should be, but if you aren't familiar, it's crazy, because it's like, even if you aren't familiar with it, you know it happens. Rich white people pay to get their kids in school, no matter how fucking stupid they are. Now, I didn't go to college, and college isn't for me, and college isn't for everybody. There's a lot of people that are very. I'm going to be very. I'm like, it's college isn't for everybody. These people, like, most notably, the one that's getting the most flack because she's the most known is Aunt Becky, but it's plenty. It's a lot of them, and this is nothing new, because, and also it shouldn't just be the people, the white people, that the rich ass motherfuckers that got their kids into the schools, but it also should be the schools too. The schools should have some type of liability for this stuff as well. Like, they should also take some of the blame as well, but they're not. They're off scot-free, whatever the word is. I don't care about the phrase. But now they're making a movie. I think it's gonna be like a limited series or some shit. It's probably gonna be on Lifetime. Lifetime. They got everybody biopics. It might be Aunt Becky playing Aunt Becky. You feel me? Well, why not? She an actress, and she do them weak ass movies. Weak ass actress, man. Her shit whack as fuck. Full House was whack. Like, can we talk about how whack Full House was as a show and how corny it was? Like, it's one thing to be like, a lot of the 90s shows, like the sitcoms and like the family sitcoms, they all had like the same blueprint. Like, it was usually like a family or a group of people, and they all had the same type of episodes. Like, everyone had to have like the drug awareness episode. A lot of them had the AIDS episode. A lot of them had they all had like the episode. And so like Full House always had those episodes. But like okay, like take a show like Boy Meets World. It wasn't like, because even Urkel, like, I love Family Matters, but that show was corny as fuck too. It just felt like so, and because it's weird, because like Boy Meets World, I love that show. That's look, y'all can call me whatever I love Boy Meets World. Sean and Court and Topanga and all them motherfuckers, man. Feeney, I love that show. But like, see, they had those type of episodes, but they didn't feel forced, like pushed. Like it was actual. Like, they looked like these were actual. Like, they were acting, and it was good. And it was like the show. Like, okay, like it was just a great show, and it would like show like they always had a lesson, but it would be like something that was happening in school, and it would like kind of coincide with something that was happening in whatever. Who, maybe it'd be Eric or Corey, one of their lives, or the parents, and it's like that's the boy meeting world. Like, he's growing not just in school, but also in life, and it was dope. But Full House was so corny, bruh. You got it, dude. Or the episode when DJ like this bitch was eating fucking ice cube popsicles because she wanted to lose weight. Like, come on, bruh. Y'all doing dumb shit. And I didn't like the little girl. I didn't like Kimmy. I didn't like Cut It Out. I didn't like Joey. I didn't like Elvis, dude, Uncle Jesse. I ain't gonna lie, I fucked with Uncle Jesse. That was my dude. I didn't like Danny. I didn't like Danny Tanner. I didn't like him. I like Bob Saget, but I don't like Danny Tanner. Definitely didn't like fucking Aunt Becky. Aunt Becky. Becky with the good hair. Jay-Z! You didn't. He probably didn't. But nah, man, that show was whack as fuck. But nah, yeah, it just goes to show, you know, even when white people are wrong, you know, it could still be right for them. Like, this is dumb as fuck. Like, how exciting is the rich white people paying to get like their dumbass kids into college movies? Like, how exciting is that movie gonna be? Ooh, man, is Michael Bay gonna direct that shit? They're gonna blow up Harvard. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, what can they really do? It's stupid. It's dumb. I don't even know why I put this on like the docket for the stories. I don't know. I wanted to talk about it because it's stupid. You know why? I don't know why. But it's here now. I'm one take D. That's what they call me. One take D. But I don't take no D. Pause. Hold up. My name starts with D, motherfucker. What am I doing? I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to y'all. So we in here podcast. What's up? We in here. Yo, come on. Yo. y'all. I'm gonna lose all my listeners before I get them. Yo, what's next, bro? Jhené Aiko. Ooh, I love her. Love Jhené Aiko. Beautiful. Beautiful black queen. Still the baddest in the game to me. Or one of them. Ooh. You know, just off the top real quick, you know. But, you know, why did Big Sean lose her? Like, why he left her for Ariana Grande, little boy body ass? Is that body shaming? I don't care. I'm just fucking around. Because she's fine as fuck too. And they're both mad talented. That bitch, Ariana Grande can sing. Look. I know people go like she copies off Mariah Carey, but it's like the same thing like Action Bronson and Ghostface Killer. You can't help, that's your voice. You can't help it. If you sound like somebody, we're just supposed to not pursue your dreams. She hit high notes. Sorry, like she can sing. Do I care for her music? Not really, but she can sing. And do I feel like? Because I feel like, look, I still feel like she sold Mac Miller's soul to the Kardashians so she could get like even bigger. Because you still can't explain to me why in that Thank You Next video, why was Kris Jenner in that video? I don't understand that. What the fuck? Why was she there? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And every break, it's like she's like the Latina Taylor Swift. She just capitalizes off all of her breakups, and I feel like she gets with motherfuckers just so she could break up with them, just so she could have like. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. You know what? Someone told me I was like out of my mind one time, and maybe I am. Maybe that's crazy to think, but I feel like because I still think the Kardashians are a coven of witches. Ooh, spooky. I think so though, because like I said, look at Ben Simmons. He was an all-star. He was one of the best. The only thing he couldn't do was shoot. But now he can't do nothing. He can't pass. He can't like play defense. He can't do anything. Who's he dating? Which one? The tall Kendall Kardashian? Kanye, look at him. Reggie Bush, Lamar Odom. I mean, come on. Not Kristaps Porzingis. What's the other one? Chris Humphries? I mean, I'm just saying. Look at Caitlyn Jenner. Yo, remember, there used to be Bruce. I feel like they drove that motherfucker crazy. Cut his dick off. Like homeboy, what was his name? Christ Bearer from the Wu-Tang Clan. What happened to him? That motherfucker cut his dick off. I wonder if he's still a Wu-Tang affiliate. Or did they kick him out the group? Because like, dude, you cut your dick off. That's crazy. And like, look, man, hey. I don't know. What was I talking about? Jhené Aiko. Yeah, man. Nah, she dropped that freestyle. What was it called? The triggered freestyle. First of all, I hate the word triggered. That's so stupid and overused, but whatever. But nah, she dropped a song, and I mean, it's about Big Sean, but she was quick to like, you know, shut it down, talk about, no, it's old. That you guys are hearing it now, but I'm past those feelings, which is cool. But stop. Drop that album. I'm trying to hear that. I'm trying to hear all that Big Sean smoke. Okay, let me hear it. Okay, and Big Sean. It's been how long? Put some music out, bro. Cause I feel like after Kendrick gave him that smoke, he backed down, and then he like, look, I know Nipsey Hussle died, and that's when Big Sean, he came out, he was like, yo, cause he basically like ended whatever beef he had with Kendrick, but it's hip hop. I love beef. As long as it stays hip hop, it doesn't have to get violent. You can beef with each other and just let it be beef. Like you just put records out against each, like, cause I just love competition. But that's just me. But nah, yeah, Jhené need to put. She need to drop that album. And I don't want to see none of you bitches fucking putting in y'all captions talking about stay out your way and being in your feelings and shit. Because all y'all supposed to be real ass bitches and give a fuck about a nigga. Keep that city girl energy, okay? All year long. That's what y'all is. Free JT. And look, I don't like any of the City Girls music, and I hate what the fuck they sing about because, like, you bitches really take that shit to heart. Like, y'all not scammers. No, I'm not giving nothing to your Cash App. I'm not donating to you. I'm not buying your OnlyFans. I'm not doing none of that. What the hell, y'all? What are y'all doing? Y'all not the City Girls. Y'all think the City Girls still scamming? Them bitches on tour. What the fuck are y'all doing? Like, if I see, oh my god, man, don't be in y'all captions, man. Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Okay, what? Wait, you know what? Are women culture vultures? Are women culture vultures? Think about it, like, cause every time, you know, Beyonce or Cardi B or anybody or Nicki Minaj drop a new song, no matter how conflicting like songs are, like Beyonce may be talking about something entirely different than what Cardi B's talking about, or Cardi B may be talking about something that Nicki Minaj is, like, they all talking about separate shit, but for some reason every single caption is a lyric from one of them, and it's like, come on, bro, like, how contradicting can y'all be? And this is not the We In Here podcast. We don't bash women. We love women. I love you, beautiful black women. Ooh, sisters, and I like all women. I just, you know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The We In Here podcast, I'm not gonna say that. This is my second podcast, but look, I love women, but y'all need to stop tripping about these captions and shit that y'all be putting, like, in the Cash App. Just fix your bios, take that shit out your bios, booked and busy, because we gonna talk about what booked and busy, what it means now. Like, some of y'all really do got businesses. Some of y'all booked and busy, but y'all okay, the same panties in the suitcase, y'all just washing them. Let's be real, y'all booked and busy, but where y'all getting booked at? What you booked for? What you doing, huh? Because I know Backpage is down, but hold up. What y'all doing? Yeah, all them extra trips to Miami? Come on, let's keep it real. City Girls, and they so fine. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was talking to a homie the other day, like, look, I don't care what, those City Girls is fine as fuck. JT, and what's the other one? I don't know. Young mommy. This is hip hop. This is female hip hop. What happened to Queen Latifah? What are we doing, man? Okay, ladies, you don't have to talk about your pussy all day. Like, you can rap about other shit. And homies, hey, y'all don't always have to talk about something like hip hop. I don't know, man. I sound like crazy right now. It's late. It's the podcast, and we in here. Y'all in here with me. This is the second episode, man. I'm getting used to this podcasting thing and talking and speaking my mind. So just bear with me. I'm kind of crazy. I'm sort of a psychopath, but y'all with me. Y'all in here with me. We. Oh shit. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all, yo. I don't know if y'all. I probably did. I don't remember. But the Big Tig in the Basement, because I could spit, kinda. You know, let me smoke something. I could drop a short little freestyle, you know, off the top of the dome. I'm gonna get my Big Tigger in the Basement bag. Like, y'all gonna hear me spitting some freestyles every now and again, especially when Rap to the Future. When I start doing Rap to the Future, oh yeah, y'all gonna hear some shit, man. I'm gonna be spitting some crazy bars. Yo, my name is Derek Winding, and I'm super fucking flying. I'm roar like a motherfucking lion. Ooh. That was probably corny as hell, but I think it's dope, so I'm gonna keep it in there. I should edit that out. I'm not. Nah. But yeah, Jhené Aiko, drop your album, because music's supposed to be coming. It's been a short year for music. Like, nothing really's come out this year. Like, I mean, Anderson .Paak, I haven't heard his new album, but I mean, it came out like last month. I gotta hear that. Schoolboy Q dropped. I know I heard some of Wiz Khalifa. He dropped something. I think it was like a mixtape or something. I heard some of his stuff. But really ain't nobody dropping that much music. I mean, Solange dropped her little interlude album. What the fuck was that? Short ass album. And like, it was a vibe though. It's a vibe. You gotta vibe out to it. You smoke with it, chill. Drive around, just chill with it. But it was as an album, nah. Come on, sis. You gotta do better than that. But no, I mean, yeah. I just need new. It's half the year. We're in half the year, and it's really been like last year. It seemed like almost every other weekend somebody was dropping something, but now it's just quiet, man. It's quiet. Someone need to drop Drake. Where you at? The summer's almost here, man. What you doing? You need to get this shit together, man. You need to win. Winnie the Pooh. Ooh, smooth transition once again. Nah, for real. Winnie the Pooh, though. We're gonna talk about Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh on the We In Here podcast. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. We're all familiar with that name. Are we familiar with the name Jim Cummings though? Jim Cummings. Oh no, you're not. Okay, well, okay. You know Winnie the Pooh. Well, how about Pete from Mickey Mouse or goddamn fucking Darkwing Duck? Only the OGs will remember him. Cat from Cat Dog. Fuzzy Lumpkins from the Powerpuff Girls. I mean, Ultra Lord from Jimmy Neutron. I mean, I could honestly go on for like another 20, 30 minutes just on his credits alone. I mean, like, basically, think of your favorite cartoon or like animated movies, and he's had his voice in it, like, most likely. I mean, like, he's a fucking legend. Or is he a sick ass, psychopathic, fucking drug addicted, doggy abuser, rapist? If you leave it to his ex wife, you know, that would be his legacy. Him and his wife, they're in a huge legal battle for custody, like apparently for custody. Like she said, like allegedly that he raped her and raped her many times, a couple times. You know, physically abused her. She said he put the dog under like a metal bucket in the hot ass sun and almost killed it. He's apparently addicted to Adderall. He forced himself on her in front of his kids. Like a lot of weird shit. Like he was like, I can touch mom's titties anytime I want because I paid for them. That's sick. Okay, don't pay for the titties, dog. What are you doing? I'm just playing. The whole thing is sick, but. No, it's just like in his defense is basically she's bigger than me, so I can't. How could I overpower her? And she's just trying to slander my name and ruin my career. And I mean, I don't know who to believe because it sounds like they're both lying. So I mean, I guess only time will tell. But goddamn, man, it's like our childhood. Like, God, like as '90s kids, everything is falling apart for us every year. Like, and we are supposed to be the great generation. The lost ones, you know, like what's next? Like Urkel, they're gonna say Urkel, you know, he's gonna be accused of like raping Laura on set. Like all these niggas are sick. These Hollywood niggas, they're sick, man. They're sick. They need help. Like I don't get it, bro. It's crazy. Like I just found out like a couple years ago, like why Martin and Gina, like why they weren't in like any episodes together, basically in the 5th season. It's because like apparently he was like sexually like at least harassing her like heavily on the fucking show. And it's just so much crazy shit that goes on in Hollywood, man. And it's sad because like we look up to these people. That's why you can't put all your love and your eggs in like the celebrity basket because these people will always let you down because like they're not heroes. They're just here to make money. At the end of the day, like I won't be surprised if something comes out about Denzel. And I love Denzel Washington. He's my favorite actor. But you never know, man. Like all these people are so fucked up, especially Hollywood. Hollywood is so crazy, man. Like look at Wendy Williams. I mean, look at what's happening with her. I mean, have you ever heard Wendy Williams, the queen of tearing everybody down? Okay, the queen of shade. You know, she's been torn down. She's been quite shaded. You know, and here at the We In Here podcast, you know, we don't really dabble too much in the gossip scene. I mean, this isn't the Shade Room podcast. You know, but this is something interesting to me, and I'm not one to dance on somebody's like downfall, but it's really interesting. You know, like her soon-to-be ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, that's his name, he was also the executive producer of her show, and he was also like her manager for like a long ass time. You know, just like Monique's husband is her manager. Maybe that's not the best idea, but here we go. He cheated on her. He was working, but he cheated on her, and I think he had a baby on her as well with the chick. You know, and she hasn't talked about it on her show or publicly, which I think is funny. It's hilarious to me because of where her career is and what she does. She's the gossip queen. You feel me? Remember that show Gossip Girl? That's Wendy Williams, motherfucker. Nah, but like, it's just weird because it's like, I mean, like one of the worst things that she's ever done in my eyes. Like she's done a whole bunch of fuck shit and exposed people about shit that isn't her business. But one of the worst was like Method Man. One of my favorite rappers. His wife had cancer at a certain point, and I think she beat it. She's beaten it by now, but they didn't make that public. They wanted to tell their families respectively by themselves, which I mean, it's their business. When Williams found out and she put it on her radio show and told him, and Method Man was I forgot like he wanted smoke. He wanted her like that because of course rightfully so. I'd be pissed off too. And it's just weird, man. And she was quick to find that out and put it out there. But no word yet from her on her divorce. And you know, I'm not happy. It's interesting. I just think it's weird how she's quick to tear everybody else down for entertainment, but she's mad quiet about her own shit. I don't know. It's crazy. And this king, Kevin Hunter, He's asking for child and spousal support, and I believe he's also getting like a big, like almost like I think it was, I think I read like $10 million settlement because obviously he's not going to be her manager anymore or her executive producer. And I mean, I don't care, but if he gets it, go King, yes, King. I don't know. That's how you say it. Yes, whatever, man. But if women can do it, then why can't men? Why can't they get paid? Like, go my brother, like Mary J. Blige, homeboy, and I love Mary J. Blige, but. Hey man, like I said, let's just if we're striving for equality, women, you want equality, then that means y'all bank accounts are gonna be equal to ours, meaning y'all gonna have to give up the ducats too. What you mean? Okay, y'all gotta pay child support too. It's equality. Y'all want equality. Y'all feminists want equality. This is part of equality. Y'all can't pick and choose which equality y'all want. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't. That's not right. That's not fair. And I'm not like this isn't the manly man podcast, but I'm just calling it out like I see it. It's just a lot of hypocritism. Is that a word? Hypocritical, whatever. I feel like let him get his money, let him get his paper, because it's like again, it's not like he was just a husband. Because a lot of these celebrity wives that don't do shit are getting half. He was her executive producer and her manager, so he give him something. He deserves something. Okay, we don't know how if she would have been where she was without him. We don't know that. Let's not do that. Go King, But no, I think I think he was accused or rumored, like in all seriousness though, I think of hitting her or beating her, and I'm not with that. I'm not with that. And I hope she does get better because she doesn't look well. But she's still a foul person though. Like we all know that. But it's just like it's like all these people getting divorced. This is Hollywood. This is Hollywood. All of this shit is weird, man. All this shit. And I don't know if I'll ever get married. Because it's like, maybe I'm just not a trusting person. Maybe that's what it is. Like with the Ayesha Curry shit. Ooh, smooth. The We Ain't Here podcast gives you smooth ass transitions. And maybe that wasn't so smooth if I tell you guys that it's a smooth transition, huh? I don't know. But no, okay, I'm going to play the clip of Ayesha Curry. And first of all, Steph, what's going on at home? Hello? Is that why you? Because he played good tonight, but he's been playing trash for the past couple nights, past couple games. He even shooting 25%. Steph Curry, that's all he does is shoot. Now he's shooting 25%. Something's up. Something's happening. What's happening at home? So she was on Jada Pinkett's Red Table Talk, and she was talking about like Steph Curry. I'm gonna play the clip. Hold up. I'll play the clip so y'all can hear it.
Bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, it sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize it and I'm like, is something wrong with me? You're not looking. What? You're not even. But I'm gonna tell you something else.
I don't really feel like I love Jada Pinkett, but I don't need to hear women because all I saw was women just trying to be on her side. No, you're married. You've been married for how long? What, 10 years? Okay, you're married. You're not Steph Curry. You're Ayesha Curry. Steph Curry is a 2-time MVP. Okay, I'm sorry. He built the empire. You helped, but he built. I'm not saying that. No, she didn't help. He built the empire. He's Steph Curry. Y'all wouldn't be where y'all were without Steph Curry. Stop. Okay? Let's just be real. He's an NBA basketball player. You're a basketball wife. And like, have you made your own stuff and like, your cookbook and all that shit? Yeah. But let's not, okay? He's an MVP. 2-time MVP. He changed the league in the way that basketball is even played. He's done so much. There's Steph Curry. Everyone knows Steph Curry. The world knows Steph Curry. Women are going to go after the basketball player. That's just part of being a basketball life and being in basketball. But no, I don't. Steph Curry doesn't seem like the type of guy he's going to cheat on you. I feel like he's like a basketball Russell Westbrook, man. Like I've never seen him. And I remember that time, like that girl, the lady, homegirl, the groupie was in the stands and she was throwing it out there for him. It'll take a stronger man than me, because I would have said, hold up, who that in row 15, seat B? Because I'm trying to see what's up with her. But no, Steph Curry didn't do that. He's with his wife, and he's with you. You're his wife. But just because all those women are on him doesn't mean he's on those women. I'll be damned. That's when I leave my girl. No, ain't no conversations because I already know where this is going, and I don't got time for that type of shit. I need a girl that's gonna be serious. You're a grown ass fucking woman talking about, oh, I wish men would look at me. You're married, dummy. You're fucking married. You know how many? Let's just. You know how many women wish they had, and because she posted something, and I guess I should read it, but it's like I stopped reading it as soon as she started going to the mental health, and I'm not saying she doesn't have like mental health issues. But it just they throw it out. Like, everyone throws it out there a lot. But this is what she said. She said, "This is me throwing a pair of Spanx in a Marie Kondo-esque bin." I don't know what that means. Does it spark joy? I have never been one to cage my feelings and emotions to any capacity. I am human. It brings me pure joy to speak my mind, be vulnerable at times, and to know myself inside and out. Seeing as how it's mental health awareness month, I really want to take the time to encourage everyone to speak their truth regardless of perception, fitting into a mold or offending somebody, because it's your truth, and that's okay. If what I'm not afraid to say out loud about being a 30-year-old mama of 3 helps another woman like me feel like they're not the alone and not the only one, and I'm not reading, like, I'm not misreading. This is what she typed, so I'm just trying to get it because it's a lot of fucked up shit that she typed, and maybe she wasn't paying attention, so don't think I'm stupid. I'm not saying she's stupid, but I don't talk like that. And they're not the only one with insecurity, because we all have them. Don't play. Then that makes all this hoopla worth it. If you get a chance to watch the actual Red Table Talk and not the headlines and rumors, please do. There's so much more depth to the talk that I found. No, there's certain things, like when they put out a clip, certain clips are just that clip. I don't need to watch the whole Red Table Talk. That was enough. Come on. But I might watch it. But there's so much depth. Jada Pinkett, give it up to bond together as women. Let's continue to uplift and empower and not suppress and compress our feelings and thoughts, as fleeting as some of them may be. Love you all. Go find your joy and speak your truth unapologetically. That's all Miranda voice. Okay. So again, I step out when she's like, when she's on her, when she's trying to use the mental health thing to not, because this is like the second time she's done something, like she always finds a way to sound stupid when she talks. Like when she was talking about, like, okay, it's just, she always finds a way to piss people off for some reason. I don't know why, but this is dumb. Like, as a man, I would not. If I have a girl. Yeah, of course. Like even as, because girls don't admit it, and they'll get on us for looking at other females, like, because that's just natural. But they won't admit that they look at other dudes. But she's talking about she wants men to look at your husband is Steph fucking Curry. What are you doing? He loves you. And first of all, look, because I think one of the things, like, this is a real thing. Most men that I know, at least, maybe it's just my group of men, but most men that I know, including me, we would rather have Steph Curry's mom than his wife. But that doesn't mean Steph Curry's mom, like, that doesn't mean Ayesha Curry's not beautiful. She's fucking gorgeous. I think she's beautiful. She has beautiful eyes. She's beautiful. But that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I want other men to look at me because my husband has women looking at him. Bitch, it's not because you're ugly. But understand that it's not because you're ugly. You're not ugly. And trust me, motherfuckers is looking at. They're looking. I look at you. I like, damn. Every time they so Golden State Warrior games and you in the stands with them, I say, damn, they fine. His mama and his wife fine, and his sister. But we just don't, because we respect Steph Curry. She basically, what she's saying is she's mad because people respect her marriage. Oh, would she rather be like Carmelo and like all the dudes, like everything, like Chris Rock tried to get at Lala. Kevin Garnett said something about Lala Anthony. Like, is that what you want? You want to be like looked at as a piece of meat? People respect you. And they respect your marriage, and they see how, like, great you guys are together and how loving your relationship is. So you want that to be sullied? You want that to be fucked up? You want to invite evil into your, like, because that's inviting evil. That's inviting deception. That's inviting things that you shouldn't want in your relationship. A happy marriage, beautiful children. You have beautiful children. You guys are living the American dream. You have money. You have a beautiful family. It's like, what more do you want? Because I saw women going like, you guys are all misunderstanding. Of course, I saw this one girl. I just went like, God, shut up. That's men just listen to react, not to respond. No, because they want to say like, no. What she really meant is that she just wants Steph Curry to appreciate her more and like show her that she's beautiful. That's all he does. That is all he does. Like I said, he's the basketball Russell Wilson. Like how Russell Wilson is with Sierra, that's how Steph Curry is with motherfucking Ayesha Curry. She needs to stop. Okay, she needs to cut that shit out. Okay, you're in a wonderful marriage. If you want, hey Ayesha, hey, what's up? You can at me, the We In Here podcast. Fly me out. You know, I'll drop some dick, give you some loving. You know, if that's what you want. But you shouldn't want that because you have a wonderful marriage. You have a wonderful marriage. Stop being stupid. Sometimes people say the dumbest shit out their mouths and then try to back it up. And then she try to hit people with the mental health. And I'm not saying she doesn't have mental health problems and I can't die. I'm not because I know a lot. Mental health is a real thing. But it's just nowadays people throw it out there all the time. And it's like I always see all these celebrities. It's like they always say something about mental health. Like Janae Aiko, she said something about mental health. And then the next day she put out a song. Big Sean said something about mental health. Next day, put out a song. People they'll use mental health and then they'll put out music, or promote something. It's just I look at that shit like, oh, okay, that's real authentic. Get the fuck out of here, man. You're beautiful, Ayesha Curry. You're beautiful. You bad. Trust me. And you thick too. You done got thicker too. You done got thick over the years. You bad. We're looking. Trust me. We see you. We see you. But we also see Steph Curry and we like respect because you guys have a wonderful marriage. Stop being stupid. Because that's dumb. You have a great life, so keep that. Because trust me, it's mad bitches that would take your place if they could, and are trying. You see it, but that's what it is. But men, we're not. But see, men aren't stupid. We know you're not leaving Steph Curry for any of us. So why are we gonna go at you? That'd be a moot point, okay? That's what it really is. We're not dumb. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go spit game at Ayesha Curry. She's definitely gonna leave Steph. The fuck out of here, bro. Come on, that man just had what? He just signed a $300 million contract. Not that it's about money, but come on, you're not leaving us for him. I mean, you're not leaving him for us. Come on, Ayesha. Gosh, that's that. Man, that's the last story of the day. It just happened today, so it got put on the docket last. Stop being dumb. And yeah, she's being dumb. No, but that's it. That's episode 2 of the We In Here podcast. The sound quality, I mean, it got better because on the last one, I guess it fluctuated a lot throughout. But the sound should be more consistent on this episode. And I'm still trying to figure out the static in the background, what that is. Because, I mean, I thought maybe if I move everything into the fucking closet, that would work, but it didn't. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's the mic. Maybe I have to buy another mic. I don't know. But no, this is We In Here podcast episode number 2. It's going to be available tomorrow, Thursday, every Thursday, on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play Music, SoundCloud, my website, YouTube. Link's going to be in the descriptions of my Instagram at We In Here podcast. We WEIN HEREPODCAST. We In Here podcast. But it is the We In Here podcast. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. My link tree, it will be a link to my all my links, my Instagrams, my Twitter, my YouTube page, my SoundCloud, everything, my Spotify, and my website on the We In Here WeInHerePodcast.com. Visit that. You know, I'm still building that site, but you can get new episodes on there as well if you don't have like subscriptions to anything. I want everybody to be able to listen to my podcast no matter what. So even if you can't like afford like a streaming service or whatever. So yeah, just go listen and thank you for tuning in, man. We In Here podcast.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care. That's your opinion.
Big mouth, sir.